All right, Sagittarius, looking into the person that you were dealing with and or thinking about, the first of the three cards we have here is the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Hermit card. So we have air energy, fire energy, and Virgo energy. With just these three cards coming out as their energy towards the connection with you, it has this feeling of like them wanting to run towards you, right? Wanting to run towards you, having passion towards the situation, having passion towards you, wanting to run towards you, but at the same time, staying away. So it's almost like this energy of like push and pull of I want to move forward. I want to come forward. I want to rush towards you, but I'm choosing to stay away. I'm choosing to stay silent. I'm choosing to take space. I'm not allowing this energy to come through. I just heard this for some of you. If you're in a situation with someone and it's like, it started very passionately, it started very fiery, and it's kind of still going, I have a feeling that it might come to a sudden halt soon. So keep that in mind. For those of you that are like, things are going really great, or like they're seemingly going great. You know what I mean? Like it started fast, it's moving fast. Things might come to a halt really quickly. Their energy they might start pulling their energy away from this. But back to the original story that I was hearing was like one of like, they want to pour, they want to come into this, they want to run towards you, but they're choosing not to. And your energy is kind of matching theirs with the Hierophant, Taurus energy, the Emperor, Aries, the Devil, Capricorn. You have a lot of major arcanas here. So this person might have been very major in your life, or you were very major in their life. But it's kind of one of like you wanting to commit, right? You wanting to commit. You wanting to kind of allow yourself to be obsessed with this person. You allowing yourself to be just immersed into this other person. But then at the same time with the Emperor here, you're not allowing your emotions to come forward. You're not allowing yourself to commit. You're not allowing yourself to pour everything that you have into this. You're pulling back, possibly because maybe this was a passionate relationship, started fast, and there's nowhere to go from there. Or it's toxic, like it's a toxic, obsessive connection that, you know, you both know that there is no level of commitment that can sustain it, because neither of you have that level of commitment to give to it. Like the both of you, it's kind of like you both want to rush towards each other, but you're choosing not to. You both want to provide passion and commitment, but you're choosing not to. And I feel like from their perspective, I feel like they were someone who kind of came in and out and had more of like the passion, and then you had more of the commitment, and maybe you guys just didn't align. At the end of the day, the overall energy of the connection between the two of you is the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. So it's kind of like there is this level of like wanting to talk, wanting to be free, wanting to communicate, wanting to feel emotionally safe, wanting to start something new in love, in romance, right? But there is this block. There's this block that's hindering that Ace of Cups to come out, to come forward. Let's dive a little bit deeper into this. How does this person feel towards you? I'm seeing that there are some trust issues here. This person already out the gate doesn't trust the situation. How do they feel towards you? Now, this could also, and what's interesting sometimes is like the person that can't be trusted is the one who doesn't trust. You know what I mean? Like the player or the person who cheated is always the one who's jealous and possessive and controlling, because like they can't trust themselves, so they can't trust anybody else. So this is how they feel towards you. This doesn't have to be the reality of who you really are, but they're having this sense of like they don't feel safe, right? You were once someone that they wanted to provide for, and they still have that in them. They still have that feeling, right? King of Pentacles, of wanting to provide for you, wanting to be secure and take care of you. But I feel like they've kind of turned, it's kind of turned in a different way. And now they're just focused on themselves. They're focused on what they can get out of a situation. They're not very trusting. They're not very open. They don't feel like they can be a part of them feels like they want to cut this off, and then another part of them feels like they want to open the door again. They're a little bit wishy-washy, not gonna lie, whoever you're dealing with, Sag. Let's see how you feel. So I do feel, okay, there was an ending, right? Because there are these blocks, the Hermit card, so you might be in a no contact situation right now, and you're kind of sitting on your emotions, trying to be very vigilant, trying to be together, trying to let go. And your feelings towards this is like one of just not wanting to give into it anymore, feeling like, okay, it's done, it's over, and you're not really open to talking about your feelings. You're not really open to allowing this person in, the Moon card, Pisces energy. So you're keeping your emotions under the surface. You're saying this is done and over with. I feel like this person might have really hurt you at the end of the day, and you're like, you don't need to give any more energy to this person. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't need to give them my heart. I don't need to give them my love. I don't. It's over. Let me move forward. And that's kind of where you are right now, Sag. What does this person want? Okay. A part of them wants, see, they're so wishy-washy. Whoever you're dealing with is very wishy-washy. A part of them is like, okay, I'm going to focus on myself. I just want to focus on myself. And then another part of them is like, they want to reconcile with you because they're reminiscing about you, right? They want to reconcile. They want to come back in. And then another part of them is like, I don't want anything to do with this. I'm having a feeling that this could have been a third party situation, but I'm not going to dive into that. But this person at times goes a little bit back and forth. A part of them wants to reconcile, and then another part of them is kind of standing in their ego and going, I don't need to reach out to Sag. I'm better than that. I don't need to, you know? I feel like the both of you kind of got hurt in the situation, and maybe neither one of you are showing it to the other person. And so there's a lot of ego here, I'm feeling. A lot of ego. What do you want? You're kind of in that same space, Sag, where, you know, you want communication, you want movement forward, but then you also don't want to manifest anything new with this person. You're a little wishy-washy. Your feelings do change at times. At times you're like, I'm good, I'm perfect, I don't need it, right? And then other times you're just like, well, maybe, you know, maybe I could reach out. Maybe I wanted to have a conversation. You're both mirroring each other here. It's interesting. It's interesting. But I do feel like there was an ending. I feel like trust was definitely lost here. And you both have your guards up. And I feel like that's what's actually coming through in these cards, is that you both don't want to reveal how you actually feel. What are their future actions towards you? I see them coming forward at some point to message you. I see them going back and forth a lot for a while. It might take them a while, but I do see them coming forward. You know, the Page of Cups. That's a messenger card. I see them not necessarily moving on. I see them trying to move on, but then them not being able to move on, and them coming back around, coming back to talk to you, coming back to try to see what's going on, maybe heal the situation, to spark something up again, to see if there's any hope left in the situation with you. But that's after I feel like them going back and forth in their own head about it. Your future actions, I feel like you're going to focus on the new. A part of you still has passion for this person, but I feel like you're going to focus on the new. And you're going to be really strict with yourself about it. I feel like you're going to clear your decks, Sag, is what I'm hearing. All right, what's stopping this connection from moving forward? So there is like this level of this level with the Eight of Cups in reverse. What's stopping this connection from moving forward? I feel like someone really gave up here. Like, I feel like someone really threw their hands up. Someone said, I'm truly done. Enough is enough. I'm walking away. Right? But what's stopping the connection from moving forward is actually letting go of the past. of letting go of that Eight of Cups in reverse energy, learning from the past. Somebody hasn't learned from the past. They haven't truly learned from it, taken the lesson in order to let it go, in order to come back together as two people who can work together, in order to reconcile, in order to have a peaceful resolution, in order to love in a way that you should have loved from the beginning. That's the problem, is that the past is still lingering here. And I feel like there is a serious guard up, a serious block in communication, a block in vulnerability. All right. Most likely outcome. I see someone coming in to work on the relationship. I do. I don't know if that's you or this other person, but I do see work being put into it at some point. After, of course, the indecision goes away, because there's a lot of indecisive energy here. And there's also a lot of guard, you know what I mean? Like there's this ego and this guard that's up. Most likely outcome, though, is both of you focusing elsewhere at first, right? Focusing elsewhere on other things. And then just acknowledging that there is still a soul tie. At some point, you have to acknowledge it in order to let it go. So whether or not you even want to be together with this person, acknowledge how you feel. Acknowledge that it's still there so that you can let it hurt, so that you can feel it, and then you can let it go. So I feel like this person might come back around, because especially if they were always in and out, it's just a matter of them coming back in again. But I see you both kind of focusing your energy elsewhere and then kind of coming back together. I don't know. This feels kind of like an on again, off again thing. Not going to lie. Will you two be together again romantically? Like I said, I see it. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy, the World card in reverse. There is unfinished business here. And as long as there's unfinished business, as long as there's no completion of a cycle, especially when you haven't learned from it, if you're still lingering to the past, if the past is still in your heart, if you still have animosity, that person is still in your energy field, you haven't let them go. Maybe you haven't said everything that you needed to say. Maybe they haven't said everything that they needed to say. Whatever it is, I do see you guys coming back together romantically, even just to clear out a cycle. Even just to clear out a cycle. All right, let's talk about new love really quick. Is new love coming in for you? I do see new love coming in. And I feel like whoever this is coming in after you kind of like release, I want to say a victim mentality for some of you, but just like inner turmoil, conditioning, just any mental blocks, any emotional blocks. Right after that has been released, I see someone come in who's going to transform the way that you feel and you believe in love. This person is going to be this King of Swords energy where they are so sure about themselves. They're so clear about themselves. And the only way to attract someone who's so committed, who's so sure, who's so loyal, who has it together, right, is if you embody that first. As long as you're on the way towards that, they can gravitate towards you. But if you're still holding on to a bunch of baggage, it's a lot harder for that new love to come in. But I do see it coming in. But it's going to be once you release. And I mean truly release. Do what you need to do. Burn some incense. Take some salt baths. Journal. Write out the lessons that you've learned from people. If you feel like you're kind of in a karmic cycle with certain relationships, write it all out. It's important to really truly get it out and feel the loss. Let the emotions come through, because that's how the blocks are released. That's how the blocks can transcend, you know, as long as you're feeling it. When you have emotional blocks, you're not allowing energy to flow through, so you can't ascend and you can't really bring anything else into your life but more of that energy. So once that's all cleared out, I do see it, new love coming in. Could be an air sign or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be any sign, but those were prominent in your cards. All right. The rest of this reading is going to be for those who are in no contact. All right. If you're in no contact with someone, if you're in no contact with this person, why is this person not communicating with you? We have the Star card, Aquarian energy, and the Ace of Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I don't think this person feels all that safe talking to you right now, right? I don't think that they feel all that safe talking to you. I think they want to talk to you. I think they want to pour into you, but I don't think they feel safe to do it yet. And I also feel like one of the reasons why they're not communicating with you right now is because they're trying to focus on the new, right? They're trying to focus on newness, Ace of Cups energy, the Star card. I honestly feel like they're keeping hope alive, of them returning. But for now, I feel like they're focused on the new. Why aren't you communicating with them? So you believe that this is over, Sag, for sure. There's been an ending, so you're like, it's over. This person probably hurt you. You might feel hurt by this person, and so you're just focusing on your coins, right? 8 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. You're clearing your decks. Although you reminisce about this person, you're just focused on what you can control right now, and it's just not this person. All right. Will this person reach out to you? We have that back and forth energy coming through again. The Hermit is back again. And the King of Wands is back again. That was both of their energy earlier. So I feel like at times they want to, right? They want to reach out, and then they feel safer in the silence. They feel safer in the silence. I see them going back and forth about it. Justice, the 4 of Wands, going back and forth just about what it is that they want. Do they want to reach out? They're like, I want to reach out. I don't want to reach out. I want to reach out. I don't want to reach out. I feel like they will at some point, but it might take them a while. Will you reach out? We have the Moon card coming out again for you. Pisces energy. I don't really see you reaching out, Sagittarius. I don't at all. I see you keeping your emotions to yourself, keeping your words to yourself. What would be the outcome of you two reconciling? I could see a new beginning being sparked up again. Like I said, I do see you guys coming back together again because there's a lot of unfinished business here. So I do see, if you guys did reconcile, being like the possibility of you guys getting together. I see you both being open to it. I see a new adventure starting in passion with the Page of Wands, for sure. Why is this person holding back right now? See, they're just focused on themselves. Also, they're holding back because they don't feel like they can repair this with the Empress in reverse. Like, a part of them might feel like there is no chance of a rebirth, which is probably why that back and forth energy is still coming through for this person. But they're just focusing on themselves. They're kind of like trying to build themselves back up, focusing on themselves. It's all about them right now. I feel like it's a lot of ego energy as to why they're holding back for this person. All right, let's do all the way from Aries to Pisces. Is this connection still worth exploring? Let's do a pre-shuffle. Is this connection still worth exploring? All the way from Aries to Pisces. All right, let's do it. All right, if you're dealing with an Aries, no, I would let it go. If you're dealing with an Aries, it's not worth it. It's better to move on. Taurus, no, I feel like that's a toxic situation. It's not worth it with the Taurus to invest any more into that. Gemini, no, that's going to cause you so much chaos, internal and external. I would let that go. Cancer, no, it's more trouble than it's worth with the Cancer. I wouldn't invest any more money into that. Well, I say money, but you know, love and light and your heart. And at the end of the day, time is money, right? No point in investing any more time into that, Cancer. Leo, there is potential with the Leo. But I feel like there is potential with the Leo. There is. It will take work, but there is potential with the Leo. Virgo. Yes, there is potential with the Virgo to manifest something new, to spark something new. Libra. I don't see you being happy there. I don't see you feeling safe there. So no, I wouldn't with the Libra. Scorpio. When the timing is right, you can invest into that. But I would definitely trust the universe. If the universe isn't pushing you towards the Scorpio, right? Is this Scorpio? If the universe isn't pushing you towards the Scorpio, I wouldn't force it. Don't force anything with the Scorpio. Sagittarius, if you're dealing with a fellow Sag, whew, is it worth it? I don't see this person getting over you. I don't see this person getting over you. It is worth it. If you're dealing with a fellow Sag, it is worth it. Work on your shit, though. They need to work on theirs, but it is worth it. We have the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So move slowly, but it is worth it with the Sag. Capricorn, I would move away from that. It doesn't serve your highest good. Aquarius.